if you are running a community doing from $5,000 to $20,000 per month or more, and you keep hitting the same ceiling every single month, and you are losing members as fast as you add them, watch this, because in the next few minutes I'm going to show you exactly how we install one 3-day virtual event in your community business, and we help you hit new revenue spikes in your community business. Whether that's your first 30K a month, your first 40K, or your first $50,000 in 1 month, we've done all of them, and we're going to help you to do that for you as well. And by the way, we're not talking about publishing a new offer or adding a new funnel or new content strategy or even building a sales team. I'm only talking about one model that's going to fix all of your problems and stops the bleeding, which is the churn, which is the #1 reason why you are not making more money every single month and why you are losing a lot of members every single month. So we will install one model. It will only take 3 days every single month for you, that you can do repeatedly every single month. That's going to make you more money, engage your members, and retain them for at least 1 year. So if you already know about virtual events and you already want this installed in your business, then you can go right away and schedule a call with me below. But if you still want to understand how this works, then just keep watching this video, because I'm going to give you exactly everything you will need. This is Walid Alwani, and I have been certified as a community builder and awarded twice by a multi-million-dollar community platform, and I became their partner. But that's enough about me. Let me tell you more about what I have done for people or community owners like yourself. I have scaled a community from 600 dead members to 10,000 members using this virtual event system within 30 days. I scaled another community owner from $16,000 per month to $50,000 in his first 3-day virtual event with us. And in 4 months, he made $125,000. And till this day, he's still using this 3-day virtual event inside his community. He literally replaced all of the acquisitions model that he had been using in the past, free community to paid community, webinars, and all the other stuff that he's been using. He's only using this 3-day virtual event system today in his business, and he's still making more money. Additionally, I've worked alongside dozens of community builders, and everything I do now comes down to installing this 3-day virtual event system into their community businesses. Right now, let me tell you the #1 reason why you're stuck with your community. And by the way, it's not your offer, it's not your content, it's not your members, it's nothing, it's none of that. It simply comes down to the acquisition model that you are using and the model itself that you're using to build your community. And let me explain even more. Many of you right now watching this video are charging for monthly membership. And when I say monthly memberships, I mean you have churn in your business, because in every single community, if you are charging monthly, you will 100% have churn in your business. So someone can join first, second month, or third month, and then they will churn. This is the model that you are using, and that's why you are losing a lot of members, and that's why you're also not making a lot of money. So what I want you to do right now is just forget about every single acquisition model that you're using to scale your business. Just focus about me, about what I'm about to show you, because the model that I'm going to show you exactly today will get you more qualified leads, will get you more engagement, will get you more people to pay you annually and not monthly. And I will talk about why annually and not monthly, and then they will stay with you inside your community for more than a year. And I'm going to explain exactly how this will work inside your community. But first of all, let me just tell you, why do we use annually and we don't choose monthly? So when you sell monthly memberships, 3 things work against you. #1 is you're not charging enough money, so you're just charging a few bucks per month. Second is most people don't believe that they will hit the outcome fast enough so they can keep paying you every single month. And the third one is they can leave anytime they want. So every single month you're doing 2 things. #1 is replacing those who left in the last month. Second one is fighting to keep the members who are thinking about losing. And that's not really a community business, that's like running a treadmill. And here is what to do instead. You take your monthly price, you multiply it by 10, and that's exactly your annual membership price. And the math behind this is so simple. Let's take that you're charging $49 per month, and you get 10 new members every single month. That will be you're making $490 every single month. Additional new revenue, okay? It's not monthly recurring, but it's new revenue from 10 people that join your community. And let's take that we charge $490 for an annual membership, and we got 10 people. How much is that? It's $4,900 that you make from the same 10 people that join your community. Instead, we don't charge them for the monthly, we charge them for the yearly subscription. And by the way, I'm not saying that we will eliminate monthly at all, but we will still use it, and we use it as a downsell. So for those who cannot really afford the $490 or any price that you have for the annual membership, then we can just downsell them to the monthly membership, and therefore they will 100% join the monthly membership, while we still got a lot of people to join us for the annual membership. And why we choose the annual is because they pay you more money up front, so you make more money, you collect more money, the LTV becomes higher. Second one is they take you more seriously, and they take the community even more seriously. Third one is you don't have monthly churn in your business. when someone joins for the yearly membership, they will stay there for the whole year. So you're not stressing yourself out on when will they churn and when they will cancel their monthly subscription. And you can do your best to deliver and just give them exactly what they are looking for. And this is exactly why one of my clients made $20,000 in 1 hour on the pitch day, because he sold to 10 people at $2,000 per year. So 10 people joined, 10 people paid for the subscription, for the annual subscription, and he collected $20,000 in 1 single hour inside our 3-day event. And it's not because he has the better offer or better solution or better community, just because he has the right model. And now I think that is spoken of, let me show you exactly how this event model can look like inside your community. Let me show you exactly how this works. So what is a 3-day virtual event exactly? It's a 3-day live event that you run inside your free community for 1 hour or 2 hours a day for 3 days straight. And every single day has a goal and has a reason for why we do it and why we don't do a 1 hour pitch like a webinar. So here is exactly the structure that we use to structure every single day. And we call it TPM, theory, plan, and map. So day number 1 is theory. And the whole goal of this day is to overcome all of the objections that your audience has, to show them and tell them your story and let them know exactly who you are and like you and trust you. And as I said, overcome all of the objections that they have about your mechanism and system that you use to get them what they want and about your whole market and niche. So we overcome all of their objections and we get them ready to see how they can use the system or your mechanism to get to their desired outcome. Day number 2 is the plan. This is exactly the day when we show them your mechanism or your system, or aka the solution that you give them, or to go from where they are to where they want to be, exactly using your system and mechanism. So on this day, you will show them exactly how your mechanism works and you will run it with them live. It feels like a workshop. And on this day, we pitch your annual community offer by the end of it. And just to remind you, this is the day where my clients made $20,000 in 1 hour from your first ever pitch, his first ever virtual event. So this is exactly when we pitch your annual offer. Then for the last day, which is day 3, we call it the map, by using a map that we can build together. And then we will just give them 2 options. Option number 1 is you can go and try to do this by yourself. And then we will tell them why and all the reasons why they cannot do this by themselves. Option number 2, join us and come do it with us. And then we will do the repitch from the same annual offer that we have done in the last day, which is a day 2. And by the end, we will downsell them on the monthly memberships, because as I told you, we don't eliminate monthly. We just use them both. We have to use them the annually as your primary offer so we can get more members and we can make more money and we can retain them for a year, as I said. And then for those who cannot afford your yearly membership, we will tell them that we have a monthly membership. We can turn it on then inside your community, and then they will go and check out and buy your community offer. And by the way, we do all of this without a sales team, without funnels, without any single thing. Everything runs inside your free community. We will only use Zoom to host the live calls, and then everything runs inside your free community. And that's where the power of this model comes out, because our goal is really to build your free community as well. And by the way, events, they build community. And naturally, when you host an event like this or channels like this, you're automatically building community, because there's a lot of connection in there. There's a lot of competition. People are competing against each other because they want to get better results. And then, as I said, there is the connection. So when you host an event like this, you are automatically building a community, aka building more engagements and engaging all of those dead members that you have inside your community. So that's exactly how the model works. It's only 1 2-day virtual event you run every single month inside your free community. You don't need any funnels, you don't need any pages, you don't need anything else. Just one community to host the free events inside of it, then the other community to sell them the paid membership, or you can even run this in one community and have 2 tiers, depends on the structure that you use inside your communities, okay? And then one Zoom account to host all of the live virtual events. And that's exactly the whole system that you install inside your community business, so we can help you hit new revenue spikes in your business, whether that's 30K, 40K, or your first $50,000 in 1 single month. And by the way, it's in 1 single week, because we do this in 3 days only, okay? So that's the whole model that we will help you install in your community business. And now let me show you exactly how this looks like in real numbers. First one is I scaled the community from 600 dead members, like they're not even doing anything inside the community. So my partner came up to me and told me that he want to activate his community and he want to get more qualified members inside his community. What I said, let's run a virtual event. We ran the first challenges and his first challenges ever. And he scaled his community from 600 dead members to 10,000 members by the end of the 30 days when we worked together. And the second one is the one that I promised you with, and the one that I really want to break down all the numbers for you. It's when I scaled a client of mine from $16K a month to $50,000 a month using one 3-day virtual event. So I'm gonna break down all the numbers right now for you. I'm gonna show you everything. By the way, my client is Paul, and he is on school, and you can even watch the case study inside, like below this page. You will find a lot of like the testimonial and the case and the call that we have done together. Okay, and right now to the real numbers. So the total cash collected from this whole event is $50,573. And as I said before, he was making $16,000. So when we run these virtual events, we got 766 new leads, or 766 people who registered for the event. Okay, so for the live attendance, we had only 256 people showing up for our first day of the event. I know this looks like a low thing, but still we have converted many of those people and we have made more money. And by the way, that's the reality of live events, is you will never have a 100 show up rate on a free live event. Okay, so as I say, then number one, we had 256 people showing up. Day number two is 231, which is 90% of those who showed up for day number one. And this is so perfect. Okay, so on day number two, this is exactly the day when we pitched the offer, and as I said, we made $19,600. You can see it right here. Okay, day number two pitch, $19,600. Okay, and then day number three, we pitched the same offer, but also we gave them the downsell for the monthly membership. Okay, and by the way, the main offer was $1,997 for the annual membership. Okay, so day number three, we made $9,600, and the whole event revenue for the 3 days is $35K for the whole 3 days. And then we had another upsell for $15,000. Two people booked the call for this upsell, and then only one person paid in full $15,000. So by the end, he collected $50,573 from one 3-day virtual event inside his free community. And as I told you, in the next 4 months, he made $125,000 just by running these 3-day virtual events. And then till this day, he's still running 3-day virtual events. If you just go to his community, you will find him hosting a 3-day virtual event this week. So that's the model. Those are the numbers exactly and how they look like. And by the way, I thought about showing you more about the 3-day virtual events and how we do all of this and how like we customize everything. So let me just show you the old file from how we managed to run this virtual event. So this is the hub that we have for every single client, and we start doing everything from here. Okay, we write everything here. We have the launch canvas here, like how we structure the whole event, what's the big idea for the whole event, and you can see everything in here. Okay, I cannot really show you a lot of stuff because this is really private and I only keep it for my clients and I run it privately, but I just thought of showing you like just some stuff on how we manage all of this and how we run all of this. Okay, so you can see a lot of stuff here. We have everything here. We have all the calendars, we have all the pitches, we have all the slides, and by the way, we take care of the slides and we take care of everything for my clients. Okay, so right now, if you're thinking about working with us, let me show you exactly what you will get when you work with us. The first thing is the 3DE installation. Okay, we're not here to just run it for you. We're not here to just give you a course and let you do it by yourself. We are here to do it with you. So install it inside your community. So the number one thing that you will get is a WhatsApp group. Okay, so this is what you as the business owner or the community owner and your team have access to. Number one is the WhatsApp group. You will get me and you will get Lena, which will be your client success director, and then our head of operations and us. He will manage all of your tech. He will take care of everything for you, and this will be our main communication channel for all the questions, the updates, the support, and everything that we will do. Then we will have the Notion workspace. We will personally build you a Notion hub that will look something like this. We will have your name and we will have everything that we will run together. Okay, it will look something like this. Then we will have everything inside of Notion. Okay, the whole event, the whole customization, everything that we run together will live inside of this space. Okay, I don't really want to show you exactly what's there because it's really private for my clients, but it's exactly this, everything that we will build for you, and all our events, all the events that you will do next, everything will be inside of Notion. It will be customized 100% for you. Second thing is you will get 7+ one-on-one coaching calls with me. We will have a strategy call first, and this is the first call that we will do together to design your whole event. It will be 90 minutes. We will be on a call. You and I, we will be working on designing your whole entire event together. Second call is the promo strategy call. So when we want to launch your events, we will jump on a call together. And by the way, just to tell you something, is we will take 30 days. From signing up, we will take 30 days to launch your whole event. So in the next 30 days, you will 100% have your whole 3-day event launched to your audience. And the whole timeline we will be working together, it will take 90 days. But in the first 30 days, you will have your first event launched. That will, of course, unlock a new revenue spike in your business. So we'll have, as I said, 7 calls together. And then personally, I will build your own slides for the whole event. You don't need to build anything. I will personally build your slides for the whole event. Let me just show you how these slides will look like, okay? This is exactly the day 2 of the challenge or the 3-day event that I built for my clients. So I'm gonna customize, I'm gonna build all of these slides for you that will be exactly customized for your business, okay? We will have an onboarding system where we'll take everything, and I will take everything that I need to know about your business, about your community, about your niche, about your mechanism and everything. Then I can build you your own slides that will look something like this. And this is the pitch, by the way, okay? This is how we pitch. So I'll give you the so this is the program, and then we will tell them, show them the proof, then we will tell them we'll do the value stack, and then by the end we will give them this is the price, okay? And also we have a lot of systems that we run. So before the pitch, we will have a live testimonies or live case studies. We will get 3 people from your existing paid community or 3 real people that got real results with you from you. Then we will get them to join the event and give us a real case study live in there before we just drop the price. This will unlock a massive fucking revenue in your business, okay? This will unlock the revenue for you, or the conversion rates for you, sorry, okay? This is also what made my client $19,000 or $20,000 in 1 hour, and this is the whole pitch that we run, by the way, okay? So this is how our slides will look like. And by the way, as I said, I will run and do all of this for you, and you don't need to touch anything. So after the slide deck that will be 100% done for you, we will have the live events co-pilot. So on your live events, don't think that it will just build the events for you, then say goodbye or good luck with this. I will be there with you in the Zoom room. I will be there with you in the chat, and when it's time to pitch, I will tell you what exactly to say or how to say it. If you're doing some mistakes, I will correct you. So I am there with you when you're doing your events. So you're not just building something, or I'm not just building something for you or with you and then saying that good luck with it, or just keeping you run it by yourself. Next thing is you have Lena as your accountability partner. You can ask any question, she will reply. She is always there to check on you. Then Anas, he will be your tech checker. So we will have some tech. So we will have our emails, our Zoom, just like checkups and all of this. Anas will take off all of this for you. And then you will get the 6-figure resource vault. And this is every single template, script, SOP, and everything that we use inside our own clients events. You will get it as it's yours. And then we will build all your pitches, we will build all your email sequences together, okay? So the 90-day journey, this is how it will look like. As I said, it will take 30 days to launch your first 3-day event with us, okay? So we will take care of the event strategy, and then your tech and slides and promotion. Then you will go live and make money. And then the remaining 60 days that we have together, it's all about installing a multi-system in your business. Because my goal is not just to make your first money from the first 3-day events and say goodbye or try to sell you something else. My goal is to install this in your community business so you can run it every single month. That's what the 60 days, remaining 60 days will be for. So we will optimize what worked for the event number 1. We will install the recurring monthly event machine in your business. Then you will learn additional models that we use additionally to what we will do in the first one. So by day 90, you'll run this independently every month. So this is what's inside the program. We have 5 phases that we run into. Phase number 1 is the foundation and strategy. So we will give you the full training on how the 3-day event model works. We'll give you the annual offer framework and conversion math, how to sell live, the room intelligence system, and this is so fucking good that we run inside our events. It's our proprietary method for collecting live audience data before and during your events. We feed it into AI, and then we will build your pitch in real time based on exactly what who is in the room. Let me just tell you exactly how this works. Just imagine when you are running a 1-hour webinar, just like a webinar or a workshop, you always build the pitch and build all the slides before you go live, and then you cannot customize anything when you are live. But when we have 3-day event like this, before we go live and on day 1, we'll run something that we call the room intelligence system. And this is just a system full of a lot of polls and questions that we give to people so we can know who they are. We know a lot of data about them. Then we use this data to change your pitch, to customize your pitch. So it could be exactly for these people who are showing up, and that's those who we think that are showing up for our event, okay? So then we will jump on the strategy call together, and you will leave this call with your events fully designed. And then the second week or the second phase is build. So here we will set up all the tech together, and then we will build your slides. Phase number 3 is promotion phase, okay? We will run something that I call the WTS content calendar, which is whisper, tease, and shout. So we'll run this promo strategy inside your free community, in your email list, in your social media accounts. And then we will send community announcements and DM blasts for all of the people inside your free community. Then we will launch your ads, and then we will fill your room with real registrations. By the way, my client had, as I said, 766 people, and he only spent $2,000 on ads. He still made $50,000 out of it, just so you understand exactly how this works. Phase number 4 is launch your event. This is the day where you go live for the 3-day event. And as I said, we will do a final check with the team. Then we will do the pre-launch call with me. You will jump on a call with me before you go live. Then we will go live for the 3 days live event. I will be there with you inside the live event calls. And then we will do 90 debrief calls rebuild each day. So every single day when you finish your events, we will jump on a call together just to see exactly what happened inside your event, inside your day, and fix what needs to be fixed for the next day, so you can be exactly ready for the next day. And as I said, cards opens on day number 2. Day 3 is the repitch. Phase number 5, and the last phase, it's installing this entire system into your community business so you can run it as a monthly thing or as a monthly system. So every single month you can run these whole 3-day events by yourself. And right now I know that you have some questions or some objections running inside your mind, okay? And let me just try to address all of these problems before we jump on a call, before we start running or working together, okay? Number 1 is, will this work for my niche? And let me just be direct with you. No, it will not work for every single niche, okay? This doesn't work for every single niche. And here is why. Because this model only works for niches where the audience needs a lot of education before they try to buy something. So think about business niches, okay? All the business niches, relationship niches, okay? But for fitness and other stuff, I don't think this will work. And it's not even worth your time for 3 days live to teach them something and then by the end try to pitch them. So this only will work if you are in a business niche where your audience needs a lot of education before they buy something from you, okay? They need a lot of stuff. They need to know, to see you. They need to be educated before they get pitched. So this is exactly why it doesn't work for every single niche. It only works for niches who are best for education or who needs a lot of education before they get a pitch. So think about business, all the business, okay? Really say every single niche in the business market, this will work for exactly. And the second one that you may be thinking of is, I've never run a live event before, so you don't know how to run a live event. Let me just tell you this. Either my clients have never run a live event before and he still made $20,000 in his first pitch on day 2 of the live event. How did he do it? It's because the model works. It's because we did everything for him, and with him, we installed the whole system correctly inside his business. And then he ran a successful live event. So don't think that we will just give you a course and give you something and then say good luck with it. We are there with you, running every single thing with you. And we're giving you systems that work for community owners and coaches, exactly. So we're not just giving you some random shit and tell you good luck with this. We will be there with you and we will help you with everything. So even if you've never run a live event before, don't worry, this will be your first and best live event ever that you will ever run, and we will do everything that it takes to make it successful. Let me just run right now to the third question that you may ask. I'm sure that the third one is, what if it doesn't work? What if I pay you? What if I work with you and then I don't see any results? Chill out, okay? Because that's why we have 90 days and not 3 days together. That's why we don't just build a live event and we say good luck with it. We have 90 days together. If the first one did not really make a lot of money for you, we're going to see why did that happen. And then we're going to customize and fix all the problems that we had so we can have a successful second launch. And just to let you know, I've never seen this model not working. I've never seen someone running these live events and not making a lot of money from it. So just to make you just feeling comfortable, if it doesn't work, we still have 90 days together and we will still run a lot of events so we can make them work. You will not be spending a lot of money on ads. You will not be spending a lot of money on some shit. We will just be customizing and fixing what's broken. I hope that this will make you feel a little bit comfortable about the model, because we're not just giving you something and leaving you there. We're going to have 90 days together. So if we have something that's not working, we're going to customize it and make it work. Okay? And then maybe for some cases, for people who are watching me right now, they have tried this before, but they did not convert for them. Let me just tell you why maybe it did not convert for you, okay? I'm not sure what did you do in your events, okay? So I'm sure that every single person who runs something, there are other people who make it work. So what's the difference between those who make it work and those who don't make it work? It's simply because they know and they do something that the other person did not do. So if you try challenges or events before, webinars or whatever it is, before it did not convert, just know that you have done something wrong and you did not do everything correctly. So it is not the model problem, because these events are working for every single person. But why didn't they work only for you? And you may say that it's my niche or my price or my members or my whatever it is. Just know that if you tried something like this and it did not work in the past, it's because you've done something wrong. That's all I know. Okay, it's 1 + 1 = 2. If you've run events before, it did not work, it's because you have done something wrong. You did not have the full playbook, you did not have the full model from people who have done this before, run this multiple times, and made a lot of money from them for community owners and coaches. Exactly. We've got your back, by the way, and we will make sure that this will never happen again. And the last one that I can address is, maybe you don't have the time to run these live 2-day events, okay? Just know that this will only take 3 days per month. In 30 days, it will only take 3 days. That's the whole acquisition model that we are going to install in your business to make you more money, to get you more qualified members, to get you more engagement inside your both communities, free and paid, and to retain your members for at least 1 year. You can try to sell annual memberships by yourself, but I'm sure that they will not work, they will not be sold using a normal acquisition model that you're using right now. Okay, maybe it's free community to paid community, maybe you're running webinars, maybe you're running just ads, okay, from ads, and you try to sell them on the community. People don't even know who you are. People, they need a lot of education. They need to be with you, they need to know who you are, they need to stay with you before they even give you their cards. And we do it in 72 hours only with our model. It only takes 72 hours, 3 days. That's all it will take to get someone from cold to real warm buyers that will pay annually, that will stay in your community for at least 1 year. That's the whole model that we do. It's only one simple event, one simple thing, one simple system. 3DE, 3-day virtual event installed in your community business that you can run every single month. You keep doing it and doing it and doing it every single month, and every single month is better than the other month. You're not just taking MRR that will be less and less and less every single month because members will be losing due to churn. You are making annual income. You are making a lot of money. You are closing members on an annual membership. This will make you more money and they will stay there for a whole year with you. I hope that I addressed all the objections or all the questions that you have. I'm sure that you still have a lot of questions or a lot of stuff that you have in your mind. If you do, please make sure to DM me on Instagram or wherever we are talking together. Just DM me and I will address all of the questions. And if you're ready to install this 3-day event system in your community business, and you also want to unlock revenue spikes in your business, whether it's your first 30, 40, 50K a month or even more, then let's talk. Just scroll below. You will find the Calendly link. Let's book a call together. It will not be with the sales team because I don't even have a sales team. Neither you will need a sales team for this. You don't even need a sales team to host your 2-day events. We don't need a sales team. Everything will happen virtually on the live event. So just go down, book a call with me, and let's talk together and let me help you install this 3-day virtual event system in your community business. And I'm sure and I'm confident that this will 100% work for you and we will have some great business together. And by the way, I don't really work with losers. I don't want beginners, okay? I only work with people making more than $5,000 per month, okay? I don't work with new people just starting their own community, okay? I'm not really the guy for them. I cannot really teach them how to build a community. I can only take people to go from a certain level to make more money, but I cannot help beginners, okay? So if you're making more than 5K per month from your community business and you're stuck at a certain level and you're losing more members and you don't have a system to get more qualified members to make more money, this is the right thing for you. Please go ahead and book a call. Just to let you know what are the type of communities or clients that I work with. I only work with professionals. I only work with the best of the best. Just an example, one of my clients is a director, general manager for a multi-billion-dollar hotel in Dubai, okay? I will not give a lot of details. We will have a case study together maybe soon, but I'm not gonna give a lot of details about him. That's just the level of clients that I work with, that I'm surrounded with. That's the type of community that I build also with my clients. So go ahead, book a call, and let's have a call, and let's fucking install this system inside your business. I will see you in the call. Thank you so much for watching.